Hello guys, welcome back to Stevo Runs. Long time no see, out on the Sunday morning run. Too nice to resist today, sun's coming up, just getting light. 6 o'clock I left, 6:15 now. We're kind of excited because it's my first time out on my usual routes, so I'll quickly talk about that without trying to bore you too much with the injury, but quickly go over what's been going on, what the future holds now, and how it's feeling at the minute. Let's talk about that. Oh, okay, thank you for joining me once again, guys. Right, as I just said, this is the first run out in my usual routes for 6 weeks today. Oh man, if anything lets you know how much you love running, it's when you have to have a lengthy spell out and you're dying to get back on it. I've been doing a bit through my Strava. You see I've done a few treadmill runs, run around the track near me, which is worry free, I guess. Nice flat ground. But today I just wanted to give my leg a little test out after my injury and keeping it nice and safe on these sort of roads. Keep it nice and short, 4 or 5 miles. Doing as you've all said, and my doctor said too, keeping it easy and slow and safe and short. So 4 or 5 miles today will hopefully cover that for me. So it's been a stressful 6 weeks. If you're not sure what happened here, I'll do a real quick one so don't bore the people that already know. I was running in a quarry and I snapped my ankle to the left, outwards, on my left ankle, and I say snap, it sounds terrible, but I actually just pulled a piece of bone off the bottom of my ankle, called an ankle avulsion fracture. Doctor told me 3 to 4 months no running, and I was gutted, to be fair. Cancelled all my races, but now 6 weeks in, I've had my second appointment, and he's really happy that it's welded together, and I'll just let it get back to action. So here we are. I would say that I was hoping I'd kept quite a bit of my fitness during that time by hitting the bike as soon as I could. But to be truthful, it's a whole different thing to running, and it shows what different muscles you use, because this is actually quite tiring. Even on a short, slow run, your body soon falls away from the feeling of running over the space of a month or more. And it takes a bit to get back into it, especially when you're nervous about your foot and it twisting like you did before, which I am today, to be honest. But it's expected to make 100% recovery as long as the bone fuses into place, which doctors think it has. So I need to 100% get that out of my mind so it won't happen again. A few dodgy potholey bits here that I need to concentrate on. I wasn't recording when I twisted my ankle, but I still managed to do it, but I was in a quarry. But I just need to be a bit aware of what's in front of me now for a little while, just to save me doing it again, because if I twist out again, that will be surgery coming up for sure. That's the last thing we want for a proper lengthy layout. But I don't think 6 weeks is a bad turnaround as it stands. Okay, I spoke before about doing the walk, run, walk, like recovery plan to get back into running. To be fair, I've saved that photo, but it does feel like I'll come back a bit quicker than I was expecting. I thought 3 or 4 months. That is like starting from scratch. But being only 6 weeks, it feels like maybe I could bypass that, keep cycling part of the recovery and maybe beyond, but now just start to run without having to walk unless it feels like I need to, if that makes sense. So I'm not ignoring that. I'm kind of doing my own thing, but I'm doing what feels right. Trust me, I want this to get fixed as good as it can. I wouldn't do anything to jeopardise it, but I'm doing what the doctor's orders, really, slowly bedding yourself in, not like you was before, and just sort of slowly adding to the mileage, but slower than you usually would. So that's the plan. Because I'll be honest, my ankle does still feel a bit tender. I woke up this morning and it felt bruised again, sort of not completely where the break is, but it's kind of up the outside of my bone. It's almost like the flesh there is still tender and the bone feels a little bit bruised still. Although it doesn't hurt to run like this, it feels actually quite nice. It still feels like there's been a trauma down there, but it is early days. It does take like six weeks to fully reattach. So I'm about that area now where it's hopefully should start to drift away now. But like I say, it's still tender. I've still got to be careful what I'm doing with it. Running at low intensity, heart rate's at like 145. I plan to keep it that way for the time being. I can't do no strength, no hard efforts and stuff for obvious reasons. I want to go snapping it off again. But for now, building base seems like the right thing to do. I'm looking at races at the end of the year. Call me stupid, but I'm looking at an ultra. I ain't booked yet. We'll have to get your advice on that. I've got an ultra in September that I'd love to join, which is 100k again. But I might not do that until I know that recovery's going perfectly. But I have booked in Oxford half marathon, which I'll go to maybe with no time in mind. If I've done well, training wise and recovery wise, I'll maybe try and do the sub 90 minutes, but I'm not giving myself any targets for that for now. But what do you think about the ultra? Should I give it a go? Should I leave it as late as I can and see how recovery's going? Or should I sod it all off for next year? Questions. I'm tempted, I'll tell you that. Nice area. It's nice this time of year, the weather's just on the turn. Feels like the good weather's just came around the corner just in time, like everything's just fell into place. I love early morning running. I hate running around the streets, but I'm forced to do it in the dark because of obvious reasons. I don't like to carry a torch around these sort of areas. Now it's getting light at 6 AM. I can start to make a move out into the villages like I used to. Proper get into enjoyable running again. Hopefully injury free. That's basically it for today. I've got nothing more to say. But thanks for joining me if you've watched this far. Hopefully this is the start of good things to come. Of injury free running. I'm going to make a video of how to overcome your revulsion fracture if you've had one. That might not be for you, you're probably bored of hearing it if you're a follower of mine, but it'll become handy for some people because I feel like I did some things differently to what maybe the doctor said on the first day to help me get through. So thank you for joining me once again. Let me know if I should book that ultra or not. I'm doing Oxford regardless. It's great to see you all again and it's good to be back. Thanks very much. See you next time. Stevo runs.